Alright guys, what's going on? Back at it. Just got back from Hawaii. Man, it's hard to come back after being there for a week. So while I was gone, I did a battle box, first one I've ever done. So we're gonna open it, check it out. I don't know which one it is, if it's the new mission or if it's like a welcome box they send you or what. So we're gonna unbox it together. But I want to give you my kind of, impressions on these things. I've never done a subscription box before. I've always kind of been skeptical, but the battle box seems to get pretty good reviews. So let's cut all the tape. ZT850. I did the Pro Plus, which is the most expensive one, and it gives you a knife of the month. So let's see what we get here. Yeah, and this isn't the current one. This is, I like how they give you this stuff. That's not annoying. I know they're like, oh, it's a fire starter. Yeah, probably not. But this is actually a cool box, and I'm actually glad I got this one because it's got some really good stuff in it. So this is the welcome box. I don't remember what mission it is. I'll have to annotate it or something, put it in the description, but this is what you get when you sign up new. This is what they're giving you. So, and this is actually a really good one. I'm actually kind of stoked about this one because I watched a review of this one, and there's some good stuff in here, so I'm kind of glad I got this one. So I got the Pro Plus. You go over the different items, and we'll kind of go through each one by one, but let's see what the first item is Speed Cinch tent stakes. I saw a review of these and I thought, those are cool, I need those, and I just gotta find them. That's one of the things about this box. That Gerber is actually a pretty decent knife too. Here we go. Here is the, that just fell out. That's good. One of the items here. Mini Inferno. That's good stuff. So this is definitely a set that I wanted, and I'm pretty happy about. So this is this is if you're new to Battle Box, if you're thinking about subscribing, this is the welcome pack they send you for your first box. So I got this Speed Cinch stakes that comes with the basic, which is $24.99, and these are actually pretty cool tent stakes. Instead of having to, these would be great to throw in like a bug out bag or something with a tarp shelter, make it really quick and easy with your paracord. You don't have to do lots of knots and everything. You can kind of wind them through here. They work pretty well. So I'm stoked about that item. So they list that one at 14 bucks. I think I found them on Amazon for right around that price. Murphy's mosquito sticks. So something to keep the mosquitoes away. These are like a candles, a bunch of candles and some sticks. So nice to have around the campsite. This is definitely a camping centric mission, hence it's called the solo camp. It says right there. So this is mission 12. This is like, again, your welcome box. So pretty cool one too. Exotech fire sleeve. I've got one of these already, and that's a great product. I've reviewed it on the channel a long time ago when they first came out, and I carry one of these in my I think it's my get home bag that I have this in all the time. Probably put this in my bug out bag. What's nice about it is it keeps your water, not your lighter waterproof, and what I like a lot about it has this little lip right here. When you put your lighter in, you can actually use that to keep your lighter on. So that's one of the things about lighters that I'm not a huge fan of, is you're trying to light the fire, maybe it's having a hard time lighting and the flame's getting hotter by your thumb. You can kind of avoid that with this. So these are definitely worth it. The Exotech fire sleeve is 15 bucks. I think that's about what I paid. Actually, I think I paid like 20 when I first got mine, so that's a pretty good deal. It's pretty cool. This is like Christmas. I kind of dig it. Zippo campfire starter. So this is just a basic Zippo fire starter. I believe you can buy these at Walmart. And you break them into pieces, and you can start a fire with them. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a fire starter. Nice for like a campfire. Not necessarily what I would throw in a bug out bag or something, just because of the size of it. There's smaller and lighter options, but still a good item to have on hand, maybe for your home fireplace or your camp. I've got my fire pit out here, so that'll come in handy. Those run 2 bucks, so that's about right. Light My Fire Camp Sport. These are awesome. I've got one of these in my bug out bag too, so I'll have another one. Add it to like my wife's or something. They've got the really super lightweight. That's why I like them. You got a spoon, a fork, and like a knife right there to cut it with. Those are great. Nice little item there. 3 bucks. So that's your basic. See, you don't get a lot of value, I don't think, here. I mean, it says $50 value for 25 bucks. I guess the fire sleeves actually, like I said, I paid like 20 bucks for this when it first came out, and that's, you know, probably worth it right there. The other stuff's all just kind of a bonus. So let's go into the advanced. The Sawyer Picagarden insect relief. Picagarden, I don't know what that is. Really good stuff. I've used this as well before camping, and it works for about 12 hours is what they claim. Really good insect repellent. So I could have used this in Hawaii when I was on some hikes that I did. Would have been nice to have. So insect repellent, that retails, that's the first part of the Advance for 10 bucks. So seems about right. They sell that at Walmart too. The camp stove set I was pretty stoked about, because I have a Firebox camp stove, and I've got some other camping that I put in my bug out, or my get home bag. But this would be a nice little set for a bug out bag. It's a little bit bigger, but you have a couple options. You have this nice little cloth here that comes with to clean it. You've got an alcohol stove, so you can throw some alcohol in there and use that as a stove. So that's a secondary stove there. And then you've got the pot. So you got a pot to clean everything in. And this is a pretty good deal, guys, because this alone is 50 bucks. So you're getting, you're stepping up to the Pro. No, this isn't the Pro even. This is just the Advanced. This is worth it right here. You get a nice cup with, you got the nice rubber handle, so, you know, something to cook in. It kind of encloses in itself, which is a great thing. It has this nice little bag here. Here's your stove part. And I'm gonna wrap that a little bit. I won't spend tons of time on this because there's been like 100 reviews of this actual box. This is more of a, hey, I'm new to BattleBox, this is kind of my impressions, is it worth it kind of thing. Nice little pot there as well. So you got a couple different cooking options. This is your base of your stove. You can use this as a wood burning stove or an alcohol stove, so it's pretty versatile. I like it, and it all goes in itself, so pretty cool. I'll put that stuff to the side. Where was the mini Inferno part of? Must have missed that. It's not actually listed on here, so I guess this is an extra thing. But this is good stuff. Dave Canterbury, I believe, is the one. Yeah, Pathfinder School. Yeah, he's the one that invented this stuff. It's just another way to start fire. They're little wafers. You can break these up and kind of fluff them out. It's a great fire starter. It burns pretty well. There's some pretty good reviews on the internet on those, so I won't spend a lot of time. That's actually just a bonus item. It wasn't even listed. Next up, you get with the Pro. So we're at the $100 value now. And honestly, that last one was $49.99, and that stove retails for 50 bucks, 60 bucks. So getting tons of value. So once you get up to that Pro level, guys, the $100 cost, or excuse me, the Advanced, that was the Advanced level, you're starting to see some really good value. I don't see a lot of the value at the basic level, but the Advanced and the Pro and such is where you're getting a really good value, because this is the BattleBox. This is pretty cool too. I'm not going to get it out just because, like I said, there's been a lot of reviews on this, but this is a nice little single person tent, and it packs down really small, and it has a mosquito net and rainfly included with this. So you got your shelter system right here, and it's pretty compact. You could throw this on the bottom of your pack. Even a small, like 24-hour pack, you could throw this on the bottom of that, and you got a single person shelter. So really, really cool option. I mean, that alone is 200 bucks, and you're getting it for 100 plus all this other stuff. So this box, I think, is great for the welcome box because it definitely shows a lot of value. I was unsure if I was going to get the next mission, which is just came out, and I haven't watched. I've seen some videos on it, and I haven't watched them on purpose to see if that's what I got. But I think from what I've seen, this is a better value. And you can never have enough camping stuff, guys. I mean, I don't have like a single person tent. I have like a 4-person and a huge family, like 8-person tent. So it's nice to have that option if I want to go solo camping, like take my dog out or something. So that's a $200 value, and you get that with the Pro, which is 100 bucks. So again, right there is worth it. So one thing that I liked about this Pro Plus is that you get a knife of the month. You guys know me. Most of my channel is about knives. And this month you get the Gerber LMF2, which is a pretty infamous knife. This is one that I wish it was what was the other one? I can't think of it off the top of my head. This is a good knife for sure. This has got pretty good reviews. Is a nice little survival knife. Comes in the box. You got this multi-mount sheath system you can put on. I mean, it's got like a drop leg. It's got MOLLE attachment. You can kind of go simple with it. We're just gonna cut that. F that. Bam. So it's got a lot of options for the sheath. You can strap it on your leg, your pack, your chest rig, or just, you know, take all this off and use the loop here. It's got some serious good retention, and there it is. This is one of the Made in USA Gerbers, LMF2 military knife. It's pretty beefy. The handle is nice and comfortable, and you got a striking pommel here that has a lot of different options. So this is definitely more of a survival knife, not like a bushcraft knife. Kind of a wants to be a jack of all trades knife. And I may do a separate review on this knife, but I think, geez, what is the MSRP? 90 bucks on this, and you get this for the 150. So there's $90 of your 150 in a knife. Pretty good knife, guys. It's got a really comfortable handle. I've never actually had one of these before. I'm not a big fan of the serrated or partially serrated edge. Comes pretty sharp. I believe it's 420 HC still. It doesn't actually say on there. I believe it's 420 HC, but a good knife for the bug out bag. But this is one reason why I did this, because you get this knife of the month, and some of them are pretty good fixed blades that I've seen, and that's one of them right there. That's a pretty well-regarded knife for a survival knife or a tactical military style knife. So for 150 bucks, you get that, plus the camp stove, plus the tent. To me, right there, that's where your value lies. Then you get all this extra stuff for camping that's nice. Some fire starting, some tent stakes, you know, a couple different ways to start fire. So I think this box, this welcome box, is definitely worth the money. I'm not going to break down what each item costs. You know, I thought about doing that, and maybe if I continue to review battle boxes, I will. This was more of a kind of a trial run for me. See if I like it. See if it's something I'll keep paying for every month. And likely I will, because some of the stuff they're doing is pretty cool. I know this month's had the knife of the month was a Browse blade. So I mean, I can't think of a Browse blade that's under 150 bucks, and you're getting, you know, that's where you get all the other stuff plus that. I don't know the blade. I don't know it's an exclusive to BattleBox, and it's, you know, something that I haven't seen yet. I haven't watched the videos because I didn't want to, you know, ruin the surprise if that's what I got. Now, I kind of assumed this was going to be the one I got, because they tell you that when you sign up. Hey, you're going to get the welcome box, and then you'll just get monthly. So what's cool is, as long as you're subscribed, you can go back and buy the boxes. So if you decide to do the Pro Plus, and then you're like, it's a lot of money per month, I don't want to do it, I'll just do the basic. For 25 bucks, you can still go back and buy the old boxes. So some of the old boxes are really good deals. I know there's been some Tops knives in there, some really good stuff. And if you want to go back and buy one of the old boxes, you can, as long as you're a member. That's one thing that I think is really cool, because some of the boxes are great. Again, I'm really not promoting this, because I'm not sure that this is something I'm going to continue with or not, but kind of my first impressions of this was the best battle subscription box to get. I liked the Knife of the Month Club. It's quality stuff. I mean, none of this is, I've seen the tent reviewed, and it was like a really high quality tent. And you know, some of this Exotac stuff, that's good stuff. The Gerber knife, the camp stove, this is a pretty good value. But if you decide you want to skip a box, you can. They have some I don't think people take fully advantage of everything that this offers, because you can actually go on a forum, and you can kind of get a sneak peek of what's going to be in the box, and you can decide, I don't want, and if you time it right, you can say, I don't want that box for this month, and they'll skip that month, and you won't get charged. And again, there's no subscription fee. And again, I paid for this. This wasn't sent to me for free. I know a lot of YouTube channels get this stuff for free, which would be great, but I don't. I paid for this out of my pocket. You know, some of the YouTube revenue that I make, I always put back. I put majority of that, all of that back into the channel, whether it be, you know, a high-end knife like this, which is more than I make, or you know, something like this. And so I'll continue to do it if you guys like these videos. I know there's tons of YouTubers that do them. For me, it was kind of a cool thing to try out and do another video on, and just something different for the channel that I haven't done before. You know, a lot of people find these kind of things boring. Some people really like them. So let me know what you think, guys, if you want me to keep doing them. I'll probably continue it for at least another month, just kind of see what the next knife of the month is and see if it's worthwhile. Some of the knives have been good. I mean, they've been some pretty high quality stuff. So the Gerber's, you know, made in the USA, the LMF2 is a pretty well-known knife. The sheath system is pretty decent. You know, it's got tons of different options to mount. It's got good retention, so I could see this being one that you could throw in your bug out bag or get home bag or something, and it would take a good beating, and you wouldn't you know, worry about beating up on your nice fixed blade or anything. It's got a really comfortable handle. I definitely dig the handle. Very comfy. So overall, guys, I'm pretty happy with this box. I think I'm pretty stoked about the tent and the camp stove and all the camp stuff, and this is just a bonus, you know. And for the money, it's definitely, when it says your overall value is over $400, I'd buy that. I would say that's true, because that tent alone was worth, you know, $100, and that's worth the Pro plus all the extras. So even if you didn't go with the knife of the month, you wanted all that stuff. Really good stuff, really good gear that I will use. Definitely like the stove. That'll go right into one of my kits, and you know, that's nice because I was kind of thinking about getting another stove, and I like that it can be an alcohol stove or a wood burning, so it gives you some variety. Plus you got some nice cooking stuff. So overall, pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked about it. Maybe we'll do a video using all this stuff like on a camp out or something, you know, to kind of show you how it was used. That might be something in the future. It's kind of getting to that time of year it's April 2017. It's getting a little bit warmer. It's kind of a nice day today. It's about 60 degrees outside. There's still pretty much, we got snow like 2 days ago or a day ago, about 5 inches of snow. So it's kind of a sketchy time of year to camp unless you're into the you know, cold outdoor camping. I'm not much these days as I used to be. Yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, one thing real quick that I forgot to mention, guys, is you get these coupons in here, which is pretty cool. Every one of these comes with these Readyman memberships. I'll have to go look into that, see if that's something I want to do or not, but it's included for free. Then you get a 20% discount code to Self-Reliance Outfitters, so that's worth value right there. So you get some coupon codes as well, and typically each box. One thing also, I was talking about the forum earlier, one of the things that's cool in there is you get, when you get this little Readyman member, you get the opportunity to do like a gear exchange, and I think that's pretty cool. So if there's something from that box that you don't like, or you have multiples of, or something, you could actually trade that with someone else, or sell it to someone else and get, you know, some of your money back, or get another part that you like. Also, that's something kind of I was thinking about when I was doing this. I'm like, you know, if there's some things in the kit that I have, like if there's a knife I already have, you know, that could be something I could pass on the savings to you guys. And, you know, when I do one of my knife sales or gear sales on this channel, you know, you might see some of this stuff pop up on there. You might be able to get a really good deal on it because it's something I don't necessarily need, but I'm not gonna like jack the price up on it or anything. If it was included in the box, I'd probably sell it for, you know, a reasonable price. So that's just kind of something to think about too, and why I might keep doing them. If there's some stuff I already have, or you know, maybe that I don't want, we could do, you know, like when I do my sale videos for knives, I can include some of this gear possibly, and we could do that as well. So let me know your thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.